Good evening, everybody. It's Will and Charlie here. We'll just wait for the whole thing to catch up, and we're going to try and just make sure we've got everything sorted as to what we should be doing. So we've got a couple of people joining now, which is lovely. We've got Alexander William, we've got Emily Ellen, we've got Charlotte Jones. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hello everybody. So we're in the right place, which is a good thing. It's a good start. So we're doing it here on the Charlie Bears official page. Obviously this is a page where we don't have to have people join in order to get onto the page, so we wanted to try and reach out to the largest audience possible. We know we've got collectors watching from all around the world, which is why we did try to do it this time as well. So that's basically, it's 8 PM here in the UK.
Yeah.
We got about, 6 to 7 AM in Australia, is it?
I'm not sure actually.
Something like that.
Check, yeah.
I think it's about
Probably
10 hours ahead. And then we got, of course, between 3 PM and 1 PM, around about in the States, I think, somewhere in that region. So, hi to everybody on this not so sunny evening here in Cornwall. We're here with Easter's behind us here. If you hear somebody scratching in the background,
it's Puddle.
that's our little Puddle, who will probably come up and say hello at some stage, but we'll see. So thanks for joining us. I just want to start by just saying a big warm welcome to everybody all around the world. But I'd also like to make a special mention to our Bear Cubs in America.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been following the news, but Hurricane Dorian is on its way to hit that coast of Florida. And sadly, it's right in our Bearhouse or Clubhouse is right in the path of its predicted path. So just to let you all know, all of the Bear Cubs are very safe. They have now gone home. So they're having like we would in the UK, we have snow days. They're having one of their hurricane days. So everybody's safe. And we've also battened down the hatches as well, literally battened down the hatches. So all of the bears are also safe. So just in case you can't get a response from the team, please don't panic, please don't worry. They're not there. They are actually, in fact, tucked up at home. Hopefully for the whole weekend. So, we'll keep you updated with news on that. So, our thoughts are with them, and of course, please send them your happy thoughts as well. So that's that. So anyway, we've got a few questions we're going to get cracking on with.
Okay.
We're planning to be online for around about 30 to 45 minutes.
We'll see how long my battery lasts.
Yeah, Charlie's not been charging her iPad recently. She's been playing lots of games like Candy Crush and all that kind of thing. So. So we're going to see how long that battery lasts. So anyway, there we go. So we've got a few questions to get on with, and then we'll go back to the questions which are on the bottom of the screen. So
This is not. Sorry, I'm really not.
I'm sure you can probably work it out as you go along.
Yeah,
But anyway, do you want to start by answering a couple of questions, and I'll try and do the technical thing.
Fine.
All right.
That's fine.
Do that.
Sorry, glasses. So one of the questions that I know we've had that have started coming through, thank you so much for sending those. We really appreciate it because obviously it helps us answer all the little things that you might be worried about or are interested in with Charlie Bears. So one of the first questions that we've got is how long does it take approximately to make each bear?
At this one.
Well, obviously all of our bears are very different. Some have immensely complex patterns. So on average, it's about a whole day. They are done in stages by different people that have different skill sets that do that. And then, as you know, they get past the final stage of bear's face, and they get past to the barbers for them to trim them down. And obviously all the little airbrushing is done and things like that. So these things do take time. But it's lovely. We don't want to change that. We use all of the traditional time-honoured techniques, don't we,
And certain bears take longer than others as well.
They really, really do, especially with the little gorgeous gigglers and things, getting the mouth just right. We've got so much facial sculpture now that's going in quite a lot of the patterns. You'll notice with some of the characters, even in the Bearhouse collection now that you see, like Windy Pops and things like that, they all have the additional little face sculpturing, which again takes time because, everything that we do is handmade and hand-packed. And things like that. So yeah, but I would have said on average, give or take, about a whole day.
Whole day. There we go.
Whole
So
day.
I've got your questions ready, so that's fine. I can ask you the questions now.
All right.
Excuse me. Will there be more fairy tale characters like Rapunzel, Hansel and Gretel, etc.?
Well, yes, there is.
Is there, will there? Is there?
Well, there is. There's anybody who's got their Sneaky Peeks catalogue will have noticed that we have added one more character to our Robin Hood. I know that's not exactly fairy tale, but it's definitely fable and folklore. So we've got a new character that's coming out this side of Christmas, which I just adore. She's gorgeous. I keep saying, oh, she's a little dear. She's my little dear. Absolutely love her. So she's out soon. Very limited in numbers, I'm afraid. I'm really, really sorry about that. But I love them to be collectible.
But we've really enjoyed the whole kind of folklore and fables thing, and also kind of, but also getting into all of those stories as well, because there's certain stories that you've kind of heard, but I mean certainly me. I mean Charlie knows a lot more of the stories than I do, but you know, to kind of read the stories of like the kind of gingerbread man and the.
I know they're very moralistic. And
they are very moralistic, and they're amazing stories that were told years and years and years ago, and of course that are very relevant actually in today's world.
They really are, and I think, you know, it brings...
And children should listen to those stories more often these days.
A lot of nostalgia, and it reminds you of your childhood and things like that, and I love that. So hopefully there will be more fairy tale characters. Obviously, I normally choose my favourites and things like that, but if there is anything that you've got this burning desire to have something, or there's a particular fairy tale character that we haven't created yet, please don't be shy. We love to hear ideas. Even start a little poll if you want on the Bearhouse page or the North American page, and we'll have a look at all of those. I love doing them. Design-wise, they're brilliant. It sends you off into different areas and different places, and yeah, I'd definitely love to do some more, without a doubt.
Cool.
Yeah.
So a question for me, when will Pod be available from stockists? Now, Pod, Midsummer, Cuckoo, these were all characters which were launched 2000, I want to say 2017, is that right?
It's a while ago.
Anyway, we missed the production on it. I don't know how, but we missed it. So anyway, massive apology to everybody. We pulled back out the kind of the patterns and the fabric and all the rest of it and said, yeah, actually, we still got a lot of back orders. I'm very happy to say that Charlie and I were actually working in the warehouse, the Bearhouse in Cornwall today.
We were.
And we were physically packing
orders
that contain Pod. So if you've got Pod on back order, he will be coming out to a stockist near you very soon.
He will indeed. So do contact your stockist
if they've got it on order. So have a look for Pod. Very, very popular character, but I should think that if you haven't got him on order, I'm not entirely sure you'll be able to order him, but if you do, good luck and well done. So this was a bit of a cheeky question. Who told you this secret? And is it really a secret? And is it true or not true? The question is, where is the other sister of Kay and Coco? Is there another sister of Kay and Coco? And who told us that?
It may have been in one of the previous Sneaky Peeks. See, this is why you need Sneaky Peeks. You haven't signed up for Sneaky Peeks.
No, because I keep having a sneaky peek myself. Anyway, I don't know what you know and what you don't know. The long and short of it is that yes, there will be a sister to Kim and Coco. Kay and Coco.
Called. Do you see why I don't tell him? We don't mind, yeah.
Kim.
Absolutely. And she will be out next year.
Never mind, there we go.
She will be out
Kay,
next year.
Kim, Coco. Absolutely stunning, beautiful trio. And available, Kim, as a secret collection, I believe.
Secret collection, and yes.
So I think we got a planned for early next year. It was going to be later on this year, but we've got to switch over a little bit.
Switch around. Yeah.
Cool. Please, can you do an Abby Bear, ABI?
Yeah, I mean, we've done an Abigail before, but I love the shortened names. I'm always appealing for name suggestions for different things. And yeah, I will absolutely definitely add that name to the list.
Cool, there we go. So, hi Julie Diskin. Just saying hello to a couple of people just for a minute. Hi Sean Dew. I know that Michael Joladens popped up there earlier, so hi to you. Hope you're all well. So yeah, so hi to everyone. And we'll keep doing this as we go through. So we're going to go through these questions, and I'm going to pop up and have a look at those questions as well. So Charlie can actually, you can actually sweep through all of those.
I can go backwards. Fabulous.
And have a good old look through.
Great.
So if there's anything you want to come back to, Charlie, and and answer them. That's smashing.
Lovely.
Will there be more animal mohair pieces like the Charlie Bears Direct exclusives? So for anybody that doesn't know, just recently we've launched a Sneaky Peeks and Secrets catalogue number 2. And number 2, essentially, the Sneaky Peeks and Secrets catalogue is sent out to Bash Friends Club members, which of course you can join that at any point throughout the year. The club year runs from first of May through to the 30th of April. However, it doesn't matter at which point you join throughout the year, you get all of the same benefits, and you get access to be able to buy some special bears, sometimes at a member's discount, and then sometimes it's just a heads up on certain characters. So, for example, this year we've launched some just totally amazing characters. You know, from some fabric that we had left in the factory.
Yep.
And we came across the fabric, and Charlie came up with some designs to accommodate that fabric, which is amazing because we don't want roll ends and that kind of thing. We just kind of used up these pieces of fabric, but created some of the most incredible pieces I've ever seen. One of the pieces which totally caught my eye, and look out for this one, I've talked about in a recent magazine, is Hee-Haw.
Donkey.
I mean, honestly, it is just genius. If you haven't seen it, try and have a look for little Hee-Haw. Honestly, it's just, even the name makes me go, cooey. So yeah, I love it.
He's really nice. So yeah, anybody who has a Sneaky Peeks again knows that we've got Clever Sticks who's coming out soon, the little owl. It's been a really, really popular design request, so obviously we had to do it, but we're very excited about him flying in soon. He'll be swooping in soon. And then we have Hee-Haw, and then we have Sabir, who is as snug as a bug in a rug.
Oh, that was the little mouse.
The little mouse that's coming out before Christmas. So yeah,
snug as a bug in a rug. Yeah, that was a nice one.
And it's nice, and I love the fact that there's low limits. I love the fact that we've been using up all the little odds and ends in the factory with the fabrics that we have, and to me it was just exciting. You know, it was a good opportunity for us to do that. Anybody who got Flora, congratulations. I know she's been really well loved.
Is she sold out now?
Flora is sold out now.
Fauna?
However, little Fauna, as you know, it's been a very, very busy day at the Bearhouse today, incredibly so. And I know that we've still got a few of the little Fauna left, or at least we did have when I left work. Not sure now, but yeah.
Okay.
But please have a look at those because she sits beautifully with Flora.
So, for anybody wanting to join the club, just details of that, Charlie, how can we do that?
You can do that by contacting us on the Bearhouse page or sending an email through to
headbear@charliebears.com or elper@charliebears.com.
Yeah.
Or you could even go onto the Charlie Bears Direct website, I believe, and order through that.
Yeah.
So you can go on there, and I think it's, anyway, it's a reasonable amount for your country. I'm not going to tell how much it is because I can't remember. So please, can you do a husky?
I would love to do
I
a husky.
love a husky.
We keep saying that, don't we?
Love a husky.
They're absolutely beautiful, and yes, it will absolutely feature on
It's
my
like
design
beautiful,
list.
really stunning kind of silvery blue eyes.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. See, I do get involved in design. From the recent Facebook poll, when will the mini versions of the older bears be announced for the 15th anniversary? Okay, so I'm going to kind of answer this, but then Charlie's going to kind of jump in on this as well. So, essentially what we asked on one of our QVC shows is if we were to do signing events next year, we want to be able to go to a number of signing events and create 4 different characters. Now, as with all of our big years, we've generally done anniversary pieces. Now, anniversary pieces are smaller or even bigger replicas of either mohair or plush bears. So we did a poll, and on that poll there was a lot of mohair pieces actually which came up as top. So for example, I think Frost was up at the top, but then there was also some lovely characters in there like Bamboozle. Mini Bam was a big suggestion, I think. So hi Jay, and lots of other characters which have been really big characters over the years. So of course we're going to take all of that into consideration, and all will be announced very, very shortly.
They will.
We've got to have a meeting about it essentially now.
You have. And then we have to narrow it down to that many characters because there's oodles that I want to do.
So Charlie's already effectively, I'm not going to tell you anything about it, please don't worry, I'm not going to give anything away. But Charlie has effectively done the designs of the ones that she's narrowed it down to. That's right?
The ones that I think everybody
We
will
think is going to work.
see, but we may have to narrow it down because at the minute there's
And also, you see, because it's a signing event bear, we also have to make sure they're all the same price, and we can do it at the same price, and we can make it in all different countries as well, because obviously there's different regulations in each country.
There are.
So there's a lot to consider, a lot to get through, but we'll do all of that. You don't need to worry about that. And then we'll announce it, hopefully, it's going to be January, realistically.
It will be January.
But you will know about the events. So that brings us on to another question about signing events. No, we haven't decided where all of those events are going to be yet. However, we're going to be having a meeting about that again within the next couple of weeks, where we're going to finalise exactly what the destination is going to be.
Don't worry, we will let you know. We will know where the sign event's going to be this side of Christmas.
We will. And
we'll start advertising.
We'll let you know so you can put...
And we'll list them all in the sneaky peeks when they come out.
We will, and we'll let you know.
In January.
So you can put a date in your diary.
Yeah.
Will there ever be a mohair wolf bigger than Tushy Peg who is not part of a set?
I like that idea. I know we've got lots of our collectors, like myself, who adore wolves. So, I think for sure. We've always done lots of hedgehogs and foxes. And so, we need to do some more wolves, I think.
More wolves? There we go.
Definitely.
And
I know there's just been a little question about when will Lovell be out. Lovell is in stock with us now. So, again, is one of the bears that's been disappearing from the Bearhouse to all of the stockists.
Yeah, he was a bit late. He was a bit of a late runner.
He was.
And again, he wasn't missed on production. There was a slight problem with his fabric in terms of getting the fabric in. It wasn't a problem, safety problem or anything like that. So effectively we had to move forward his production. However, I believe the majority have now been either delivered out or is actually in the clubhouses globally. So I'm pretty sure that one has been...
The team's been working really hard and we are absolutely zapping through all of those back orders.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's been dealt with. So if you contact your local retailer, if you haven't had him or been notified of him, I'm pretty sure it should be very, very soon. So please contact them. And if there's a problem, they can contact us. This was a nice one. And I'll tell you why it was a nice one, because Charlie and I had the most wonderful trip through the States last month, and we drove from Philadelphia in the north, and we drove round Washington, round through the Shenandoah National Park on one of the most wonderful roads called Skyline Drive, and it was just amazing. But of course, one of the things around that area is the Sasquatch or the Yeti. Now, I'd actually said to Charlie, hey, maybe we should do like a Bigfoot, like a Yeti or something like that. And of course, that's one of the questions which is on this list. So, will there be a Yeti?
Quite possibly.
So I think there's room for a few kind of myths and legends and things like that.
Again, we need to work out what all of these words.
Nessie, of course.
Nessie.
Nessie.
I think Nessie might be a little tricky, but...
Why?
Oh, possibly. Who knows?
Just need 3 humps. Nice and easy. I'll have that for my own private collection. Moving us on to, will there ever be a manatee or more marine creatures?
Yeah, maybe.
Marine creatures are quite a tough one to do.
They are, but we never say never, do we?
What about a baby shark?
When we... You love that song, don't you?
No, I hate that song. And now it's in everybody's mind.
Oh, don't do that. Yeah, it's quite possible. We always say at Charlie Bears, nothing is implausible. So you never know, watch his face.
Anyway. I'll tell you what, as well, when we went to, what was the zoo that we went to? The marine place.
The one in Atlanta.
In Atlanta, we went to this amazing place. And they had a sea otter. Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, it was gorgeous.
He was just chilling out and taking in the world.
He was laid on his back in the water with his little paws out.
Eating something.
Trying to go sit. No, he was grooming himself.
Oh, that's right.
He was swimming around and he looked like great fun. So yeah.
So
the sea otter's nice.
There we go. So that could be a possibility. All right. Can you create more big chunky bears like Major?
For sure. There's always going to be large.
There's always room for a big bear.
always going to be large bears in the collection because apart from anything else, you love them, don't you?
Yeah.
And it's nice, you know, we come across these characters from time to time that people absolutely fall head over
We could
heels
do a
in
Wilfie bear, couldn't we?
with.
As a big character.
Wasn't that one of the questions?
Oh, I don't know, was it?
I think it might have been.
I don't know. Maybe we'll get to it in a minute. So, will there ever be a bear made of 100% alpaca?
Yeah, we do. As you know, for all of our mohair and alpaca collectors out there, we always put a little element of them peppered throughout the collection. But there are bears that we have actually done in the past, just thinking things like Flurry, Flossie, Downy in the Mini-Mo. I know we did characters like...
Briz?
Yep, Sarah,
yeah.
Serena, Little Shay.
Shay, that's right.
So yeah, it's always been a fabric that we've really, really enjoyed working with. Obviously, it's very, very expensive to work with, but it's just got an absolutely wonderful feel to it. So absolutely, you know, we're always looking at different fabrics and ways that we can make bears and add in different design features and things. But to me, when you hold bear, it's about the feel and how it makes you feel. So we will always have fabrics in there that have that same sort of density as alpaca, or indeed alpaca bears. So yes, for sure. That's a big tick.
So a big tick. So that's a good one. We've got some more questions coming through, which is wonderful. We're going to try and get to all of those as well. So we'll just do this sheet of paper first, and then we're going to come back to some of your questions that you've asked live as well. So we'll go back through all of those. Will you ever create a bear with eyelids?
Quite possibly. It would have to be for a reason, wouldn't it? I'd have to come up with something that required it. I mean, we have, like on the fables and things like that, you can see how we've added the little piece of fabric to make it look like little eyelids, but never something that moves. Or...
Charlie and I are actually a big fan of our John Wright, and we've got some pieces of his which, do they have eyelids as well on some of the pieces?
Yeah, I think some of them do. They're sculptured. There's lots of facial sculpture in them. But yeah, it's not beyond the realms of possibility.
Watch this space.
Definitely.
Okay, and the last question on this page is, will there be a mummy diesel to complete the family? There has to be, right?
Well,
we've had
sure.
original diesel.
We have.
We've had mini diesel in the form of an anniversary piece.
Anniversary diesel.
We've had daddy diesel.
Yeah. So you want a mummy diesel, but you see, realistically, that is 3 bears. You've had daddy, you've had original diesel, and you've had anniversary diesel.
Come on.
So you would be looking at a fourth. A fourth that would sit.
I think it's because you can't do it.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so let's see what happens there then. Have we got some questions? So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to find. Oh, crikey! There's a lot of people watching.
Lots of people saying hello.
So lots of people saying hello. Thank you for that. Hello. Hello to Katie Radcliffe, Deborah Buse. Hi.
Hello.
Hi Hazel. Milk no sugar. Thanks, Will. Yeah. Cup of tea.
Claire's on there.
We've got Claire Greenaway. Hi, Will and Charlie. Which is your favourite mohair bear from Honey Sloman?
Oh, honey.
Hi, honey.
Love honey.
What's your favourite mohair bear?
As you know, that I don't have favourites. I like them all for different reasons. There are so many that I love to have around me. As you know, I love my pandas. So there's always quite a lot of pandas in the collection. So if I was to ever have a favourite, well,
Dion. And
I also do a Charlie Mohair year bear every year. So
I reckon Charlie's favourite
kind of gives you a little hint.
Was Dion.
No, you'd be surprised.
Cookie.
In fact, one of my favourites is absolutely going to be an anniversary piece.
Gold Dust.
Oh, no.
Cheesecake.
You won't guess it. No. You won't guess it.
I know.
I think you'd be shocked.
I know.
I think you'd be shocked.
Vincent.
We've already done anniversary Vincent.
No, but I'm just saying that one of your favourite bears of all times is Vincent. Anyway, there we go. That will remain a mystery, clearly. Michael John Adams, hi. Bearman Ambassador, if you've never heard of Michael John Adams, he goes to some wonderful events all around the country.
He does.
And go and join in. It's a lot of fun. Lots of people get together at these gatherings.
We need to, apparently, Michael, if you're watching, you need to go a little further north. So maybe try York.
York. What a good
York
idea.
will be lovely. In fact, we have a fabulous stockist up there. So yeah, you must
and you're very welcome, of course, if you ever come down here.
Yeah.
So Suki Lawrence, hi Suki. Melanie Cude, isn't that one of our bear clubs at work? Hi Mel.
Poor Mel. I'm hoping she sat home with a large mug of tea because she's been extremely busy today. So for everybody who normally calls into the building, you'll be well aware of who Mel is.
So I'm not going to say hi to everybody because it's impossible. We're just going to kind of flip through some of these questions that come through. So hi to Lorraine Smith, Caroline Wakefield, hi to Michelle Denise Kirby. I'm a new collector. I'm trying to get all my children's names. I have Bray, Tia, Ruben and Naya. Now just need a Kibby. Ooh, that's a nice name.
That's really nice.
Okay.
It's like, well, we did Kabibi, but never a Kibby.
That's a nice name. Love it.
It's a beautiful name. I'll definitely add that.
So Danielle Hall joining you guys from down under. So
hi.
So we really are truly running globally tonight. So hi to everybody all around the world, which is really exciting. We've got Michelle is watching.
Hi, Michelle.
That's Michelle. She's another one of the Bear Cubs.
She is.
So just can't get enough, see. So hi guys. We've got hi from Ayrshire. We've got Rachel Ellis. We've got Tintagel. That's just down the road.
It is.
Literally just down the road, and that's where King Arthur
It is.
has a round table. Is that right? Is that right?
How many times have I taken you there? You've been there lots of times. You know.
I've even got a friend
King
that
Arthur.
lives in Tintagel Castle.
You have. So
Yes,
yeah,
he lives in
you've been there.
Tintagel
And
Castle.
again, fabulous stock
John
is there.
Mappin,
You must
crazy
go
guy.
and meet them. Ian and Amanda, hello.
So you should do it. I thought it said a Prosecco series. It didn't. It's a Pinocchio series. I'm a real boy.
That's it.
Okay, so would love Beauty and the Beast.
Oh.
Okay, these are good ideas. Lovely.
Nice idea, and I'm sure Nace would love that.
And Mueller Asher is watching. Hi, Mueller Asher. Any news on Abbey Bear? Pretty please from Sophie and Sunset. Well, it takes a little while for these things to happen.
It really, really does.
So this little piggy with relevant names, market home, roast, beef. Oh no, we can't do that. That's a bit like calling a lamb mint sauce or something. We can't do that. Come on, come up with better ideas than that. Anyway, Julie Diskin, hi. Jenny Williams, hi. Hi from the USA. Sorry, I had trouble saying this last time. I'm going to slow down. Peggy Dudek. Hi.
You talk too quickly.
Hi. So Karen Granger, hi you too. Thank you. Right. Okay. So lots and lots of highs. I'm going to try and find a question. It was my. Okay, we need to do a bear named Stefan.
We do. I have that name suggestion down, Joanne, so don't worry.
So very special little boy, and yes, we've got the story. Thank you, Joanne, and we'll do something for you, Stefan. Okay, no problem. So who else have we got?
Yolanda's on there from Kentucky. Hi.
Hi, Yolanda. I thought that said Hawaii, but that says Howell Junction. Which again, Howell Junction is just up the road. Have we got anybody on from Hawaii? Aloha if we have. Hello from Nevada. We got Nevada. Kentucky.
Helen Louise is on there.
Hi, Helen Louise. If you've not seen Helen Louise's vlogs,
you need to watch those.
Look out for Helen and Mel's vlogs.
Yeah.
They are total amazeballs. So thank you for that, guys.
And I
Absolutely.
love Helen's jokes.
Yeah.
So if you haven't tuned in, do, even if it's just for the jokes.
Please do. And look out for probably some more coming from America.
Yeah.
And possibly Australia. Do we know?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe?
Very soon we'll be vlogging in all 3 locations.
We will indeed. So there we go. There will be a question on that in a minute, so we'll do that in a minute. So that's Terry. Any chance of a Terry Bear with an eye?
Terry with an eye. We've done a Terry with a Y, but like I say, we can, if it's a name, then they are all on the list.
Hello from rainy Bolton. It's always raining up north, isn't it? That's why we moved down south.
It's not always raining.
Apparently it's always sunny in Cornwall. It's not true. Is Snow the Christmas bear, or will there be another one?
No, I think we've just about seen everything that's coming out this year. There's so many bears. If you were to add up all of the little bears that you've seen in the Sneaky Peeks and obviously our folklores and fables, then that's about as many designs as we can physically make in the year. So everything that you've seen now will be everything that's coming out.
So Rachel Ellis says, hi Charlie and Will, we visited the Bearhouse 2 weeks ago.
Oh, thank you.
It was incredible, and it is, I will second that, it is incredible. We loved it so much, we're coming back next week. Wow, that's incredible. And they come down all the way from Leeds. So Leeds down to Cornwall is about a 6-hour journey.
It is.
We've done it many a time because our parents are still up there. And so we've got family up there, obviously. So yeah, you'll be very, very welcome to come down. And if we're around, we'll pop in and say hello.
We will for sure.
Or A up, as they say up north. Yeah, I wonder if there may be a chance of an Erica bear.
Oh.
Erica?
Yeah, we've done an Erin, never.
I'd love to treat myself to my namesake. Why not? That's what
Absolutely.
I say. Hello from Southern California. I bet the weather out there is just tremendous. Yes.
It'd be lovely.
Ooh, Southern California. Should we go? We should just go.
You don't have time.
Okay. Looking good. Blah blah blah. I know, right? Thanks. Oh no, she was replying to somebody else. Okay. Lots of other highs. Hello from Sweden. Hi, Yvette.
Hi, Yvette.
So we want, if you make a black torty Persian cat named Amazing after my cat, it would have been okay. The black torty bear also named Amazing.
Oh, how lovely.
Okay. Lynn Brown wants a husky too. Lollipop was my first bear. Welcome to the team.
Oh,
so that was you're a recent, very recent collector, Susan Lamos. We got Melanie Sanson watching.
So many people. This is wonderful. Thank you. Hi, Liz.
So here we go. Bonnie Swanwick, one of our retailers in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Wonderful Bonnie. We've met Bonnie a couple of times. She's amazing.
And Jane.
Liz Boo, Jane Doherty. Hi. Terry Vessels, a Pekingese. When are you going to release other Hulky Bear?
What? Sorry.
Don't know. Anyway, we'll come back to that one. Looking through for some more questions.
There's so many well wishes.
There's lots of things to say.
You.
So I'm going through them and...
Was there any more questions on your list that you printed out earlier?
So I'll... love the Never Ending Story film, Charlie.
It was funny, I call it research, but now and again I love to just sit down, like I say, with a great big cup of tea, big plate of biscuits, and I'll sit down and watch things like Labyrinth, Never Ending Story, all of my old favourite films as a little girl, just to sort of gain ideas and colours and things like that, so I'll watch it again. See what I could do.
So still lots more questions. So I'm going to go back to the sheet again, some more official questions. Don't move it from there, because I've got to that point. But don't move it from there, because I've got to that point. It'll take me a while to find that point again.
I'll switch it off.
Yes, you will. Right, I'm going to ask you as we go along. So will there ever be a Minimo Giggler bear club?
Well, we always, what do we say? Anything is possible. I keep saying this, don't I? But it's because I say it all the time. Anything's possible. It's not beyond the realms of possibility. The problem is it's very, very, very small, and to work in that size, it's tremendously difficult. However, I love a challenge, so we'll see.
Wait and see pie.
We'll see.
Right, now this was a good question actually. Will cherry pie be available in the UK and Australia? Now, so Lollipop and Cherry Pie were brought out as a bear pairing. Lollipop was supposed to be exclusive to the UK, and Cherry Pie was supposed to be exclusive to the US.
Because they were in the secret collection, we figured that would work.
However,
but the QVC buyers and the TVSM buyer globally decided they wanted them to take different journeys.
Yeah. So we've had a bit of a challenge on our hands. Anyway, the long and short of it is that we wanted to ensure that all collectors had an opportunity to be able to purchase these bears. So, yes, a big chunk of the stock has gone out to the States for Cherry Pie.
Most of it.
There is, however, the rest of the limit which is left, which I can't remember exactly how many pieces it was, is on the water or is already in one of the two club houses in the UK or Australia. So, watch this space. The only thing that I will say is that when it does come back, there is literally a little pour full of stock. So you will be advised, probably through this page and through the Charlie Bear's Bearhouse page, what's happening.
We'll let you know the minute we know.
So as soon as we know, you'll know, and then it will be literally just a dash to the phones to get it sorted. But of course, use Charlie Bear's Direct, that's where it'll go through, but you will be aware of it. So
I'm sure Helen will vlog.
Yes.
So everybody will know.
When will Wilfie be available to buy?
It doesn't matter how many times you write this question down.
I didn't write the question.
You add them every time.
I didn't.
These are all the questions, Charlie, that
Look,
collectors want to know about. Oh, will there be a wolf?
I didn't write that question.
Yeah. We've been married for a long time, I know you. Well, we've always said it would have to be
amazing.
For a special occasion.
So, for anybody who doesn't know, basically, Wilfie is my nickname. Has been since I was a little, very young child.
Very few people call you Wilfie now.
Very
a lot
few
of your
people.
old pals and of course myself.
So when, since the age of about 4, my sister nicknamed me Wilf. For very specific reasons. I'm not going to go into it, but for very specific reasons. And so I then got nicknamed Wilfie. And that's my nickname, that's it.
Yeah.
So we've done all of the William Bears, and of course I was only told I could have Williams 1 to 5. And then live on air, somebody said, "What about a Wilfie Bear?" Oh. And that was it,
And that's it. The little
Thanks,
seed,
Mum.
The little seed was planted. Then
The little seed was planted. So we have worked on it.
We have. You have to be
This is
patient.
hot news.
Well, no, you have to be patient. It's on the list.
We've worked on it.
It's on the list, but you don't know that for sure. Yeah, do you?
And I can tell you, it's going to be amazing.
Let's hope so, otherwise I don't think I'll hear the end of it, do you? We'll be wanting a Wilfie too.
Oh, there's another question here. When's Wilfie available to buy? Anyway, next question. Will there ever be a plush version of On Guard?
I would love to do that. Obviously, with all of the testing and safety standards and things like that, if we did that, it would have to be a collector's piece, wouldn't it? Especially if you wanted to add the little swords and things like that and get the detail in there. But I love that idea.
But there is possibility within. It's a tough one, is this, because all will become clear on this next year. I'm not going to give any details away, please don't worry. But it's a tough one because, in theory, mohair and alpaca are classed as being adult collectible items.
Yeah.
So therefore, you can be a little more, a little less flexible in terms of the rules and regulations as to what you can put on the product.
You can, because they're for adult collectors.
Because they're for adult collectors only. Now, there has to be a very easy distinguishing way between plush. If it's in plush, it has to be easily distinguishable for being an adult collector's item or a toy.
Yes.
So this is what we are currently working on at the moment, because there are some pieces that we believe should be more geared towards adult collectibles, and it will be. I promise you, it will become very, very clear next year through an amazing, incredible set of pieces that we will be doing. But watch this space.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm not giving anything away.
Yeah, I would love to do it. The answer to that is yes, I would love to do it. But like I say, it would have to be adult collectibles because of all of the testing and everything that would need to be involved in that.
How many years do you store name suggestions?
Forever. My book is growing, and then they come out as we've used them, and then it grows a bit more than we come out as we use them. So we're always looking for design ideas, name suggestions. As we said, we do promise we will get to every single one, but it's finding the right one. We have quite a lot of name suggestions which we love, or some that we think, I wonder what that was about, because we don't have a story. And the ones that we do love more so, because I think collectors like to know as well, is why we've called a bear that particular name. So it's always super, super useful when we get a little story behind it.
Stories are lovely, yeah.
And we love stories. We know sometimes people feel, you know, they don't want to write a story, they just want to literally give us a name suggestion, and believe you me, every single one goes onto the list. It's a rather scruffy file, I'm afraid. It's been going 15 years now, and we keep adding to it.
But you've got to remember
But, yeah,
that
we do
one of the things, and a lot of people will kind of say to us, I put my name suggestion in so many years ago, is it now at the top of the list? You've got to remember that we create around about, we receive, in terms of name suggestions, it can be anywhere up to kind of 2,000 and 3,000 name suggestions a year.
And sometimes we've already done the name. And
Yeah.
That's the one bit that I always go, oh.
So we've got to filter through all of that and kind of go through it.
Only because I hate people to not be able to still collect that name if possible.
But in terms of new characters, we launch with I'm saying standard names. So the reason I'm saying standard names is that there's certain characters which we have to do, which are part of sets for the future, you know, marzipan, waffle, blah, 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 things like that. So they're the non-standard names. So in terms of standard named bears, per year, we're probably only doing around about 100.
Yeah.
So bear in mind we're receiving 2,000 to 3,000 name suggestions. We've got to choose 100 out of that. So we can't promise everything, and we never have done, we never will do.
But we will eventually get round to it.
But we do like to think that we eventually get
And
round to
I love
everything.
these unusual names that are coming through, and names which, like with the Terry with an eye, you know, that's lovely.
And we certainly know that some of the name suggestions are incredibly personal to you, and we fully appreciate that. So
We will
please,
get round to all
please
of them, I promise.
bear with us. That's all we can say.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there we go. Please, can there be a 3 foot tall pink bear? 3 foot tall
I
pink
know
bear.
you all love your pink bears.
It's
I
like
do
a pink
too.
panther.
Pink bear. Well, definitely. It'll be on the list with pink.
Cool. Would you ever create a souvenir book for the gallery? Especially for people who are far too far away to visit.
Oh, that's lovely.
You're never too far away to visit.
I know.
Jump on a plane, jump on a car, jump on a
No.
train.
Well, not everybody always
Come down.
can, but yeah, in fact, again, what would you like to see in that? I'm thinking pictures, a little bit of a story, a map of the gallery, maybe some special bears that you could see there, or a little tour guide, little bit where you can put your phone up and take the tour. So there is a gallery tour that you can actually go on. In fact, on this page, if you scan down to the videos, we do actually have the gallery tour on there, which was set to music, which is just delightful and gorgeous. But it's ever changing. So I think it would be nice to maybe get some still shots and of what it looks like at Christmas and what it's like. In fact, Helen and I are in on Sunday changing it round to give it more of an autumnal feel.
Not Christmas.
Not Christmas yet.
Can't do Christmas
autumnal.
yet.
We've still got Halloween
I walked
to
in
do
Pets
yet.
at Home today, they were selling calendars.
Oh,
Today,
they should be.
it's August.
They should be.
Stop it.
So,
It's too early.
our humbug. But yeah, absolutely, we could do that. And if we ever do, then obviously we will let you know about that.
Okay. When will the next book be available to buy?
Well, officially it comes out every 5 years, so we've got the end of 2020 will be when the next 5-year cycle works. So I should imagine it will be, well, we're working on it now, but it will be out early 2021. 2021.
Sorry, I'm giggling because I'm just saying.
Are you giggling because you still
No,
haven't
because
written
I've been
any of
told.
your
No,
sections?
because I've been told off by this young man on many, many occasions. Who is it? Ollie Bobs.
Hello, Ollie.
Okay. Hi, Ollie. Hi, Rachel. Yes, is all I can say. Right? I think that's probably the best way to do it.
And shh.
Yes and shh. Okay? Will that do? Right? So next time you come, no telling me off again.
So we don't break pinky promises, do we? No.
There we go. My favourite bear has changed recently. I don't know how anyone can have an absolute favourite. It's so hard to choose.
Thank you, Hazel.
That's Hazel, yeah.
Thank you.
Sophie LeBette, hi Sophie. Long time collector Sophie. I think
Ages.
probably since we even started, I believe. Met her for the first time,
Bear garden.
I want to say Guildford.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the cathedral, was that right?
Yeah.
So hi Sophie, there you go. So that was a few pounds ago. Love Run Barber.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Will we have some more soft bears like him, please? Absolutely. So again, some more, and I'm not going to say hello to all of the long-term collectors, but again, some very long-term collectors.
It's so lovely to see
Don
you.
Eric, Liz Boo, So lots of Jackie Stewart, lots of very old collectors. Hi. And of
So
course,
lovely.
Michael John Adams. Hi from me and Freya Fluff. Beverly Young. So lots of long time collectors. So lovely to see you all.
This is lovely.
So Kerry Page came to the Bearhouse last week, and my hubby brought me cuddle trainer. It was amazing to meet Helen, Melanie, and did you go in there? Yeah. So, and Charlie herself.
I
There you
often
go.
bob in there. I can't always, because obviously I'm torn between my work and my designing and emailing and sales, but I do whenever I can. It's my pick.
Whenever we go, you know, in fact, whenever either of us kind of pull up into the building, we always try to kind of bob across and say hello. And if there's somebody in there, great. If there
It's my
isn't,
favourite place.
yeah, we have
at
just have a cuddle with the bears.
It's the gallery.
If there's no bears to cuddle, we cuddle Helen Bear instead. I love Wumbles, but it's too big, and I have no room for him. Will you ever do a smaller version, still in plush, about the size of Tully?
Oh.
There you go, nice idea. Would you rather have cheese strings for fingers or yule logs for legs?
Is that Jay?
That's Jay. Do you know, honestly,
Oh, Jay, we
Go
love
away.
you.
go away.
We love you, Jay.
There was a really nice question actually earlier about fairground rides. Would we name bears after fairground rides? So you can have like Waltzer and
that's a good idea.
Ferris. Well, we've done a Ferris, but anyway.
Yeah, but not a Ferris wheel.
So anyway, I'm sure there's lots of ideas there. So thank you for that.
Nice idea.
Laura Wilson is watching. That's one of our newest Bear Cubs. So Laura, very good friends.
Hi, Laura.
So hi, Laura.
She's another hard-working Bear Cub. She's
Martin
been
Harrison.
helping the warehouse this week.
Yeah, very good. So
She's got a new nickname, Lightning Laura, because she's so quick.
she's also got aching legs, thanks to you. So she said that to me today. Yeah. Hi, Charlie, Will, and everyone. This is my first time watching a live broadcast on here. Hi. First time for me too. That's not.
Right.
When will Melanie Bear be back in stock, Mr. on QVC?
Ooh.
I'm not sure.
This is a problem that I always say this on QVC, and I feel awful at the time. I thought, it always sounds so like, you must buy this bear now. And I hate that, you know, I love bears to choose you. But with the secret collection, there are sometimes some of the rarest. So when they do come out, if we have them planned for one show, unless QVC have ordered more to start with, knowing that they were going to reorder it and it would be featuring in a later show that year, then sometimes we only have one opportunity to showcase her. And obviously, because everything we do is made to order, once we've done it, in this case, Melanie Bear, and it's sold through on QVC, or we have a little portal on CBD2, and it's gone, then it's kind of gone and it's retired. But do contact the Bearhouse, because Melanie's there, and if anybody, Melanie knows, and we'll check, we'll just rummage in all the little corners of the Bearhouse and see if we have any there.
Yeah.
And see.
I'm just going to do a little test. So as you're watching this video now, you've got you've probably got a little bit where you can write a comment, and then you've got a like, and you've got a heart. Okay. For all those people that want to see a Wilfie Bear next year, can you press heart now? Let's just see how many hearts we get.
There's not any. I can't see. Where?
There's hundreds.
There's not hundreds.
Come on, more. We need more.
No, this is not correct. I don't know which bit you're looking at, but I can't see any
There's
hearts.
all the little hearts things all bobbling away in the corner.
Where?
There, anyway. So
Are you
thank you
making
for
that
that.
up as well?
I'm not
I
making
can
it
see
up.
them on there because
They're all
it's dark.
filtering away.
That's not enough hearts. It'd need at least 10 times that amount.
Keep pressing. Just keep pressing. It doesn't matter how many times you press, just keep
Please
pressing.
don't encourage
Keep pressing the
it.
rest of the time. Wilfie.
I've got all weekend with him now. I've got to make a Wilfie Bear. Oh God, Charlie, please.
Look how popular it's going to be. Oh.
Honestly.
Right, here we go. So, hello from Florida. Hi, Anne. I hope you're safe.
Yes, please be safe. Stay indoors.
Please be safe. Batten down the hatches and just stay indoors and cuddle bears. Who else we got here? We got Wendy Swift is watching. Is that in relation to you?
Can't
I think it probably is, isn't it?
I'm joking, Wendy, he knows exactly.
Rach is watching. Rach Cummins. Hi, Rach from Bradford.
Hi, Rachel.
QC Christmas. Hang on, no, that's. No. Sorry, that was replying to somebody else. Will you do another reveal of bears like you did at the beginning of this year? Loved it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. I think because it was so late though, I did threaten to wear my pyjamas. William wouldn't let me, but I think because it was very late.
We can probably pull it back a little bit.
And if you remember, I could hardly speak.
No.
I was sort of showing the bears and going, oh.
So
hopefully I won't get a cold.
But yes, we did. The whole team enjoyed that. Actually, we had the whole team in. We had James and Ben in, and it really felt like kind of getting back to the early days, didn't it? So I think yes, very definitely. We had a lot of fun with that, and we'll definitely do it again.
We will indeed.
So the point is, we got to kind of find some new music and some new kind of way to reveal it. I'm sure I'll get something.
We'll find something.
It'd be amazing,
There's still lots of parts going. Are these all still for the Wilfie?
It'll be amazing to show off the Wilfie bear, that kind of thing. So.
Listen, I've told you, anything is plausible. Stop pushing it.
We need a Sheriff of Nottingham to go with us. Ooh! A Sheriff of Nottingham to go with the Ron. Have you done that? You've done it already, haven't you? Have you done it already? Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. Love Ellen Bear.
Ellen, E-double-L-E-N.
Yeah, so my best friend is moving to London, going to try to visit her and visit the Bearhouse. Wow.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Cool.
Please do come if you have
There was a question from Mary Lorenzo as well. Sorry, I went past it. And it was something to do with Dan. Please just contact your local retailer and try and get some detail from them as to when it's going to be out. It's going to be roughly around October, however...
It's quarter 4, so... October, November,
it's October, November, December.
We're still slightly early. We're still only in quarter 3.
But the problem is, it's for a wedding. So I don't want to be that certain.
Yeah, it's definitely quarter 4. I think the factories are working as we speak.
So speak to your retailer. Any thoughts on a Kelly bear? You can't get anything with a Kelly. Kellie. So we'll have a look at that. Hi Lisa Harrison. Hi Rachel Anders. Hi Julie Wright.
Hey, Julie.
Would love a Hattie Hicks bear if ever possible.
Love that name.
So yeah, lots of other.
Hi Ange.
Jay, I'm not reading that out. I'll read out the eat jelly for the rest of your life, or no, I'm not saying it. It's live. He just knows what I'm going to be saying. Go away. Shoot. Jay Hensley, naughty boy. No, never change.
Don't change, please.
I refuse to grow up.
Gorgeous.
All day, every day. Would love a bear called Maxwell or Max, a chocolate coloured, named after my emotional support, chocolate Labrador.
Oh, that's lovely. We have actually done a little Max, but this is what I mean. This is why I struggle when people suggest, and I know we've done it, because they're pretty tricky to get a hold of now.
Maureen Wilmot's watching. Hi Maureen, missed you at the trade show this year. Charlie took your appointment, I believe. Is that right?
Yes.
I always used to really enjoy having an appointment with Maureen. So I get a good old cuddle from her afterwards as well.
Fabulous. If you're ever down that neck of the woods, please go in and see them.
That's Bromsgrove. So have a look at that. Urban Angel at Bromsgrove. So lovely retailer. In fact, all of our retailers are lovely.
They're all gorgeous.
Just
they're all absolutely gorgeous.
Just because it was Maureen. There we go. You too. I hope you're both well. Hedgehog. Is there going to be a hedgehog? We've done a hedgehog. We've done a couple of hedgehogs.
We haven't.
Sorry, I've probably missed the question.
You probably have somewhere. Look out for Mosey at the minute.
Would you consider making a teddy bear rucksack?
That would be cool.
That
would definitely be cool. I don't know if everybody's seen the T-shirts, by the way. I know we've had so many phone calls and emails about the T-shirts. If you're not familiar with them, go on to Charlie Bears Direct and have a look. There's lots of gorgeous little T-shirts that we've created with little characters, and in one way or another, they've all got little messages on that. So I know that they've caused uproar just recently, but please go on and have a look at them. But yeah, the rucksack, I love this. I call it Charlie Home. and all of these different ideas to do with your home, where not just bears, but other things that you could have in there. So again, ideas on that would be great. But yeah, rucksack would be cool. I think our nieces and nephews would like rucksacks too. I know I for sure have one.
I've just read another Jay Hensley question, which is not going to get read out.
I'm not message him privately.
I'm not even playing anymore. But probably wood nostril. Anyway, so there is who was Tracy Ward Roberts is watching.
Hi,
Another one of our retailers
Yeah.
at One More Bear in Trentham. Have a look out for that one. That's another one that I think we've done gatherings there before as well, haven't we?
Indeed, yeah, we've
So-
attended signing events there.
Signing event there in the past as well, so there's some amazing events there. Lovely, beautiful kind of, it's like a log cabin, isn't it? Almost the shop.
Yeah, it's stunning.
Lovely.
Really,
So
really
have a look at that. So we've got who else have we got? Has there been a Morris Bear?
Had a Maurice M-A-U-R-I-C
No,
in the Isbal copy, but not a Maurice double R-I-S. In fact, maybe that could be the way that I could get round the Wilfay. We could do a Maurice.
It's just Jay Hensley.
Come on, you.
Are you replacing the bear's stuffing with Paxo stuffing?
Honestly, Jay.
Any more? Any more? Let's have a little
Oh,
stroll.
Ben's on there. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Benji.
Hi, James.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Good waving.
Still getting hearts, by the way.
I've noticed.
This is
I think that you're doing something with that.
I haven't done anything. We're still getting hearts, and that's all from.
That's not enough hearts. I need at least double that. So if you
See,
press
just
one,
keep
press
pressing it.
again.
Just keep pressing it. There you go. Look,
I'm
see?
going to measure how many
There you go.
hearts there are at the end of it, and then we'll see. And if we hit
Hundreds.
our target hearts, then I'll think about it.
Is cherry pie completely gone in the US?
I
There
don't-
might be some bits and pieces. Let's have a look into that. I think probably your best bet once the
Be on QVC if it is, or is it gone?
no, I think he's on wait list on QVC. That's the problem. So
I don't know, but they did like. say
possibly
2
not.
line
Watch
show.
this space because
Keep
sometimes they
watching.
do pop back into
Yeah.
stock again. So just please
Yeah.
just keep watching this space. But a good page for your North America is to have a look at I Love Charlie Bears North America.
Or Bearhouse page.
Or the Charlie Bears Clubhouse page,
Yeah.
Clubhouse USA. Lots of great knowledge on there, especially there's a lady called Teresa Kennedy. Look out for posts by her. We tend to feed information into Teresa from time to time because it's then easy for her to kind of put it out to everybody as well.
But
So
if we locate any, we will
if
let
we
you
know about it,
We'll tell
Teresa will
Teresa.
know about
Yeah.
it, and if Teresa knows about it, you'll know about it. Simple as that. So there we go. So would love a diary.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Uh,
I wasn't sure how many people
gosh,
still kept
there's so
diaries.
many
I do,
questions.
but
There's literally hundreds of questions on here, guys, and I'm
This is
obviously going
wonderful.
to try and get through as many as we can. But we do only have 10% left in battery, so that might be a bit of a problem. So anyway, there we go.
no charger.
So would love a plush or plume bear called Joyce in memory of my beautiful mum. The colours of the outfit she wore at the wedding would just be perfect. Okay, Lisa, well, you need to send us a bit more detail on that.
Yeah, please send a picture.
Yeah, send us a picture. So Carousel, great name. Ooh, that is a nice name. Fairground theme for Arabian horse, maybe. There we go. Dory Kane, I believe Dory Kane is in the States, I think. Hi, Dory. We're watching from North Wales. Hi.
Hi,
Kevin Bear, named after my husband. Lots of hearts, lots of hearts, lots of hearts,
Yeah.
lots of hearts.
If you're ever unsure about names, I know there was a question earlier about the book. We do still have a few copies of both editions. So if you're ever wondering whether we've done a bear before or you like the books so that you can see all of the bears that we have done, please do look out for those. There's also a section on our Charlie Bears page, isn't there, that shows you some of the bears that we've done in the past by year. So do go on there and have a look. And I'm so sorry if there are bears on there that you're looking for. The secondary market ones sometimes go for quite a lot of money. But we do always put out, as we call them, bear hunts to all our stockists. So if they have got any bears from previous years and previous collections, that they've still got sat in, as we used to say, dusty store cupboards or out on the shelves, and they've been sat there
But
forever,
you know,
then we can let people know about them.
But we encourage people to go to our lovely retailers.
Yes.
Because you know what, Charlie and I often, when we kind of travel around certain different countries and things like that, we walk into retailers. Some of them don't have websites.
No, they
Okay.
don't. And they don't want websites.
No,
which is,
but you get these
lovely.
little pockets of stock
I know.
in amazing places. I mean, you know, think about places like Chester and York in the UK. Think about Tintagel, and we've got some. I mean, I'm not just naming those places, but what I'm saying is, please just go out and visit your local retailer, because you know we love them to kind of speak to our collectors, but also meet with them, because they're all lovely people. None of them buy. One's a couple, but they're lovely retailers, and they're in some amazing place. I mean, Charlie and I. For example, you know, driving throughout the States, we went to an incredible place called Shady Maple.
We did.
And it's a smorgasbord.
Yes.
And if you don't know what a smorgasbord is, it's like a giant restaurant. Yeah.
The most amazing gift shop. It was absolutely
the
incredible.
most amazing gift shop. I mean, it was like.
And we also went to Raspberry Threads, didn't we?
It was like
in
this.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean,
And
we're
it's lovely.
not
and
just.
It's a great experience. You know, we always say that we'll have to try and do some sort of a map.
Like a bear hunt.
So that you can travel to
Like
all
a
of
trail.
these different places, because you know they're fabulous cities and towns, little country stores, and every single one of them, obviously that stock Charlie Bears, are very passionate about their bears, and obviously their shops are stunning. So you must, if you can make the effort to go, please do. There's lots of people that would love to see you all.
Yeah. So yeah, please do that. We always have a lot of fun when we do that.
We
And,
do.
You know, we played into some.
Calling in unexpected.
I'm just kind of pulling out some memories. Like for example, Echuca.
Yeah.
That was amazing. One of the oldest towns in Australia.
And it had the old paddle boats there.
Yeah,
didn't
that's
it?
right. Yeah. So
It was just an incredible place.
that was an amazing one.
It
And
is.
then we visited in Australia.
We went to Canberra.
Canberra. That's another big one that stands
which
out.
is lovely. We've been to Adelaide.
Teddy Bear Shop at
Adelaide.
Melbourne and Adelaide
Yeah.
and Canberra.
And we've been up into
So,
the
the Blue Mountains, of course, Nana's,
I know.
Teddy's, which is, you know, that's a real destination store. You've got to go and see it,
Yeah,
you know, if you get the opportunity.
absolutely.
So anyway, there's lots and lots of them, and you know,
And a
I'm
lot
sure that people
closer
give
to
you
home
ideas.
too, they're fabulous.
There you go. No.
Is this Jay sending you more messages?
No, it's just another question that was, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry. Love the shop in York. It's awesome.
It is awesome.
Could you do a bear called Wingy? Wingy? My husband, who is a Jason. Oh, Jason Momoa looky like. Lucky you. Please, he has long hair and is gorgeous.
Oh,
It's a great name. Wingy. Wingy.
right.
Wingy. We'll have a look at Wingy.
We will indeedy.
Would you consider a Ray Bear? Someone dear to me, who very special. Susan de Goya, we've spoken to Susan before. Hi, Susan.
Hi.
Would love a Jason.
Yeah. And a Gail.
Jason has been launched, hasn't he?
I could see then I wasn't going to tell him.
That was a look of fear on my face.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Look
he
out
has
for
been
sneaky
launched.
He'll be out soon.
Look out for that.
Yeah.
And he's amazing, by the way.
He's rather gorgeous.
He's amazing.
He's rather
Big.
gorgeous.
He's very big.
Gorgeous.
My kind of bear. Can you send best wishes to Jane at the Big Top in Glasgow, who has recently been not too well?
Oh.
So big bear hugs to you, Jane. And I'm just going to try and go through as quickly as possible now, because obviously we literally have not a right lot of battery left.
4%.
So Chrissy, tell us which. Oh, hang on a minute, no, that was not a question. Well, that was from Mary Lorenz. Can we please have an Ollie Bob's bear? Well, of course, we've been asked for that. I can't wait for Hurley to be released. So Hurley has been released in the States. Hurley, I believe, will be on my show?
I think it may be on your show. It's either September or October.
So I've got a show in the UK on the 9th of September,
Yeah.
4 p.m. till 6 p.m. It's me on my own again.
2 hours with.
2 hours. Don't know who with yet.
I thought it was Charlie.
I don't know.
They might not.
So I've got a
Don't
show in
want
the
to.
UK.
They do sometimes have to change schedule.
We've then got a show with Anchor.
In
Has
Germany
got a show.
next week.
Is that next week?
It is indeed.
So look out for that one. That's with Anchor in Germany. He's amazing, by the way.
And then one on the 24th
24th of September
America.
is America, and that's with Susan.
Yeah.
Now, a bit of a strange time on that one. It's going to be 2 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time. However, that does mean that on the West Coast it's 11 o'clock at night.
They have to share all of the time slots.
Bit of a weird. It's a weird time, and if you don't like it, contact QVC. That's what I'm saying.
Please don't.
It's worth trying.
You are naughty.
I don't mind. It doesn't matter to me. 2 o'clock in the morning is 7 o'clock in the morning over here.
It's fine.
So,
it's absolutely
anyway.
fine. Everybody has to.
The wonderful Susan Rosser will be doing that
She
show
will
for
be
us
doing
anyway.
that.
So
She will.
so look out for that one. And then Charlie has a show in Germany on
The end of September.
at the end of September.
30th of September.
Is it 30th?
It's a month today, yeah.
There we go. So that's in Dusseldorf. So that's pretty much
That was
all of
speaking
the
English,
questions.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all the questions that we got. So thank you very much for that, and thank you for joining us this evening. It's been a real pleasure to
Thank you.
be with you. And have you got any more secrets to tell people?
I don't think
We've
so.
got
Other than sneaky peeks, look out for them. We'll try, we'll see. I'll have a word with Helen. I'll see her tomorrow to see if we can do maybe a little extended vlog where we could showcase you some of the bears that are featured in this next sneaky peeks, just so that you could get a feel and a look for all of them. I know it helps when we do these, and of course we would love to do it. So if we could do almost a little virtual version of the sneaky peeks, I'm sure Helen and I could do that between us.
So thank you very much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure as always. From here in Cornwall,
Yeah.
I'm sure there'll be another one organised within the next few months. Certainly in time for Christmas, that's for sure. So wish you all a very, very happy Christmas.
I think we have actually got one planned. I keep saying.
Have we?
Yes, we need a
I think we had a
Christmas
meet and greet at
we
the,
need a Christmas with Charlie, don't we? So I think we should start a
but I think we
tradition.
had a meet and greet at the Bearhouse at some stage. Well, haven't we?
I think there might be.
Anyway, so look out for that one.
We will definitely be doing that. We'll try and get some of the team in as well. We'll try and do it at a time so it can be streamed and you can meet everybody in person and see what the gallery looks like at Christmas. It's dreamy. It really is.
So thank you very much for all of your questions.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if we didn't get to all of them. We'll have a good look through, and if there's anything that we specifically missed that we think we should be answered, then obviously we'll get one of the team or ourselves
Absolutely.
will answer it. We wish you all a very good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you may be in the world.
And sending lots of safe wishes to everybody in America. We hope everything's okay. Just please, please, please be safe. And we're thinking about you all. We really are.
And Jay, thank you very much for those questions. That was wonderful and kept me entertained all the way through. All right, see you later, guys.
Take
Thank you very
care.
much indeed. Take care. Bye.
Bye.